when we focus on the small things that we can do every day, those small things consistently over time create this larger goal that we have in mind. And for a while, I was like thinking about the bigger picture and like the overall goal so much that I would forget the small steps.
And at this point, it doesn't matter what you say because it's about to happen anyway.
Listen to me now.
6:14 a.m. on a Friday. Life is interesting, and I'm more excited than ever. Things are definitely in the perspective that I haven't had in a while. So it's good. Life is good. But it's going to be even greater and greater and greater, I must say. The Real Jeanna Petty Level Up Podcast. OMG. So, we have featured in several episodes of other podcasts, and it is so fun, I must say. Podcasting is really, really fun, especially when you can have guests. However, don't let me discount just spewing out thoughts and putting out ideas and projecting good stuff out to the world. It's really dope. Like, if you've ever been contemplating starting a podcast, this is your sign right now to start a podcast. Okay, do not let everybody say, oh, everybody's doing that, because even if they are or not, which I don't think everybody's doing it, it's a great addition to your brand and your business and whatever else you might be building, for people to get to know you. Like, it's really a cool thing, especially to get to know people, like hear stories and people's thoughts that you would never hear otherwise, unless they had a podcast. So start your podcast, people, even if it's a challenge and a struggle and whatever. Like, my stuff has not been perfect at all, but I still do my thing. I will say the biggest thing for me in the beginning, and still sometimes to this day, has been the fact that I have to wear all the hats. And not just that, I'm very particular, and I like things a certain way. I really like, even though I have a friend who's been like, just post it, don't even worry about editing, and I'm still like, no, but it has to look this way, and that part can't be in there, I gotta cut that out, and I have to remind myself, like, okay, well, if that's the case, still keep posting what you can post. If you don't have anything to post, create something that you can post that you don't have to necessarily edit. It takes forever, right? Until you can post the one you want to post. So this is that. This is me continuing to move forward. I'm so excited, yo. Listen, I have not talked about it enough, and I'm just now moving into like posting more content. Your lady, your queen, TRJP, is regional manager of North Alabama for Legal Shield. Man, this is so, like, I'm still like not, it hasn't hit me just yet. But for me, I'm just like looking forward to me continuing to put in work and see the efforts. I definitely have convinced myself, or maybe that's not the right word, but definitely am more understanding about the fact that when we focus on the small things that we can do every day. Those small things consistently over time create this larger goal that we have in mind. And for a while, I was like thinking about the bigger picture and like the overall goal so much that I would forget the small steps. And so now I'm in a place where I'm like, sis, you got to do the stuff every day that creates that larger, picture that we have in mind. And, those bigger things will come. So, yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I was discounting a lot, sleeping on myself, and whatever. No longer doing that. So anyways, I am super excited about this. I've been involved with this company for years, and you have to be like, you have to be recommended for this position. And so it's a really cool thing for me to be able to say that, like, if it wasn't for me, if it's because of me, we are where we are, and we are going to continue to grow and develop into something so much bigger. Yo, girl. Yo. So I had to get that out because it's about to be even more lit than it has been before. But I tell people, like, because of my dedication and I'm not even gonna say consistency, the fact that I was dedicated and I didn't give up. Like, I've contemplated so many times giving up, so many times, and there was always something in my forefront, in my heart, that was just like, you can't do that. Like, there's so many people that still need to be helped. There's so many people that don't know what we do here, that don't know our mission, that want to be a part of something bigger than themselves. So many people that want something they could do small every day, and over time create this large, massive business or lifestyle that they once dreamed of. And we give that opportunity here on so many levels. There's so many people who literally only will move according to being coached and working with me specifically. Like, you can't stop, you can't quit. Like, what? First of all, that has never ever been in your vocabulary. That has never ever been something that we do. Like, what? No ma'am, we do not do that. But it's like, oh man, I'm not even gonna like go into details, but it definitely was like contemplating if I should do something else and like just put this off. And like I posted a video the other day about procrastinating, and it really was just like me, like for whatever reason. Well, I ain't even gonna say all that. I know many of the reasons come from personal development and really just making a decision and doing the thing. But there's not quitting is not an option. And like deep down in my heart, I have a mission to accomplish within this particular space that is like holding on to me. It's like I'm right there, and there's like this thin line or this thin wall or this like 1 to 2 things that I could do on the chessboard. And not that the game is over, but the game has been won, although it's still a continuous game. But I can see that I've won no matter what that person does. So I just like I was just like trying to put me in some like profound things there. Don't want to use the word trying, because that is another word that I do not allowed to come through my vocabulary that often. So let's lose that. Because we don't try. You know, you either do or you don't. Where did that even come from? Talking about try. I'ma try. You know, like, think about it. You gonna try. I'm gonna try to drive a car. But if I don't succeed, then, you know, nah, baby. You just gotta do it. Either you do or you don't. Period. Simple. Notice I was not extra with my period. We don't have to do all of that, my friends. We don't have to do all that. We don't have to be extra for no reason. We can stand out. We can be amazing people that we are. Like, of course, man. But we don't have to be the extraness that is, like, unnecessary. Yo. I really had... This was really just, like, me spewing my thoughts today. And you know, we're always on a level up task. We're always on a level up topic. We are always leveling up in some type of way. That's what we're here for, okay? So if you don't like growth, if you don't want to do more, and not even necessarily do more, if you don't want to be more, if you don't want to add more value, if you don't want to increase and gain and sacrifice, because come on, baby, let's be real, there has to be some sacrifices. Leveling up is not all about just going up, okay? It's about the sacrifice, and it's about the discipline, and it's about the pain, okay? So if you're not willing to do all that, if you aren't committed, if you don't have the discipline, if you don't have the where all and the be all, baby, just keep skipping past my podcast. There are plenty of other podcasts out there that you can listen to. But who is really being the raw and authentic themselves? Who is really out there being raw, authentic, and themselves? Because, yeah, this was just me, for real, just off the dome. I feel like sometimes, I ain't even gonna say something. I ain't even gonna discuss other people. If you know me, you know me. I'm always gonna discuss, like, where I'm not perfect, right? Because I feel like that's an important thing. So I feel like for me, for a long time, I wasn't transparent a lot. I think I felt like I needed to be a certain type of way for people to see me or understand me or accept me. And, you know, man, I don't have to do all of that. You don't have to do all of that. Just be you. Just be cool. Just have peace. Do what makes you happy. Do what you can do to contribute to the world. And the Creator will continue to bless you. I don't even want to use that word. The Creator will continue to give to you. Will continue to work in your favor. Will continue to, things will always be where they need to be for you. Everything you need is already in you. And my mom just pulled up to my window and rolled her window down. So this will be the end of my podcast. But I wanted to just come and give it to you guys. Raw, right? Transparent, right? Level up. Life is good. People are kind. Love with your heart. Think with your mind. Live your dreams, write it down. Have faith and believe it's true. Okay? It's 6:28 in the morning. And I was just now getting up and getting my thoughts together. But here we go, baby. Enjoy your day. And thanks for tapping in to Level Up Podcast. 2 fingers.